Janet, would you like to come forward, Dr. Treichel? Dr. Janet Metcalf Treichel, you've thrown us with that, adding that name in there, has had a national impact in business education at all levels, elementary, secondary, and higher education. As Executive Director of the National Business Education Association since 1989, Janet has kept the organization and its thousands of members on the forefront of the field with ever-changing technologies. Under her leadership, the NBEA has become an indispensable organization in a career and technical education arena. Her knowledge of business education has made her a valuable and respected resource across the nation, and she's known for being a gracious mentor. And our department has benefited from that. She previously served as a technical director for the Department of Navy Occupational Developmental and Analysis Center. Janet has many ties with EIU. She gave a beautiful speech talking about her family and all what's the school over there that you used to attend?
Lab school.
The lab school. I always forget the name lab school. So she's originally from this area and from being knee-high at Max and Gracie's age, you were involved with Eastern, and your family was involved with Eastern. I really enjoyed that speech. She earned her degree in business education in 1964 and a master's degree in 1971. She served as a former member of EIU faculty and the EIU School of Business Advisory Board. She continues to work with the School of Business and the School of Technology faculty to keep them at the forefront of issues that are relevant to the university and to education. She is currently a member of the EIU Foundation, and she has been named a distinguished alumnus by both the EIU School of Business and the EIU Alumni Association. In recognition of Janet's lifetime of achievement, in 2010, Janet was conferred an honorary doctorate by Eastern Illinois University. Janet has named the office of the chair of the School of Technology, an office I'm very familiar with, in the naming process. So we thank you for that. So please join me in
I want to comment on Jan's speech. It was a commencement speech on the occasion of the honorary doctorate and so forth. And I think the first line was something like 5 blocks. Right. And it was a wonderful speech, and it meant a lot to our students. I think 5 blocks referred to how far you lived from campus.
That's right.
If you get a chance in talking to Jan, just ask her to tell you just a little bit about that, because it's just such a wonderful, heartwarming story. Thank you, Jan. You bet. I'd love to do that. Here, tell me to carry on.
You can move up if you need to. I'm going to use my best teacher voice and just move back here. I said, do you want to come up front with me? And they said, no. And I said, well, I'm just going to come back there with you then. Dr. James D. Price received a Bachelor of Science in Business Education in 1974 and a Master's of Science degree in Education and a Specialist in Education from Eastern in 1977. He received a PhD from Southern Illinois University in 1998. James began his career as a business education teacher and was Associate Superintendent of the Mount Zion School District at the time of his passing in 2000. He was an elder in the Mount Zion Presbyterian Church. He served 2 years as mayor of Mount Zion and as president of the Mount Zion Park Foundation for 6 years. James served on numerous community boards, including the Park Foundation, Mount Zion Infant and Child Care, Macon County Regional Planning Committee, and was former president of the Mount Zion Lions Club. James was a member of the many professional organizations, including Future Business Leaders of America, Phi Beta Lambda, Phi Delta Kappa, Kappa Mu Epsilon, and Delta Chi. His contributions to education were numerous. He served on the board of directors and was an officer for the Illinois Coalition for Quality Vocational Education. He was a member of the Illinois Association of School Board Officials, and he was an honorary life member of the National Parent Teachers Association, as well as a member of Delta Chi Fraternity EIU chapter, and held many offices, including national president and chapter advisor. After his death, Helen Price established the Dr. James D. Price Delta Chi Business Education Scholarship in his memory. This award goes to a member in good standing of the Delta Chi fraternity who is majoring in career and technical education, with the emphasis in business education. In 2008, Dr. James Price was posthumously awarded the School of Technology Distinguished Alumni Award. With us today are his mother, Helen, and his father, Roy, and so I would like you to join me in congratulating them in this naming of a room in their son's honor.
I'm going to give them their picture in just a second. So now I'm going to be one of the few men to come between Roy and Helen. Roy and Helen are just such generous hosts. We visited their home up in Elmhurst not long ago, and I think it was Helen said, well, now, wouldn't you like to meet the president of Elmhurst College? And I said, well, I sure would, but it's kind of short notice. But Helen worked it out. And so we went over and walked around the campus a little bit and visited the president and everything. And you make me feel so good with that visit. We really appreciate everything that you've done.
Well, you guys feel so great just thinking of us and coming to visit us. Thank you.
You bet. Thank you very much.
The last award today is to Qualcomm Corporation based in Sullivan. We do not have a representative from the company here today, but they are going to come this summer to see the room that they've named. So I want to talk a little bit about this company because I have gone on several of the plant tours. I've driven the van for several of the plant tours with the students. And it's such an opportunity when a company will invite 20 students to tour their facility. They were doing a tip-up over in Indiana a couple years ago, and we all got, in fact, I still have my hard hat from the tour. And so, you know, they take the time, they take the expense, and they explain the whole process of the tip-up, the regulations they have to meet, and it's just a wonderful experience for the students. So this is a company based in Sullivan. It boasts more than 100 years of combined employee experience in a multitude of commercial projects. They specialize in big box retail. They've done numerous Walmart stores. And they take a lot of pride in managing every facet of the construction process for their clients. Qualcomm offers a full range of comprehensive general contracting services, including the conceptualization and design of new commercial construction and preparing the site for the construction. They're fully licensed in all elements of general contracting, and they perform everything from retail outlet centers to car dealership construction and everything in between. They believe in hiring the best talent to be a part of their team, and there are several EIU alumni represented on the plaque that they have donated. The current president of Qualcomm is Mr. Jeff Mitchell. He's a 1998 alumnus of the School of Business. The former president, Stephen Wright, was a former member of the advisory board, the School of Technology Advisory Board, and he was instrumental in developing the Future Fund. In fact, Qualcomm was the first donor to the Future Fund. So I'm pleased to note that these friends of ours have opened their doors for all these occasions with our students. They continue to do so. So what I'd like to do is give them a round of applause, and then we will have it taped for next summer when they come. Now I know that several of the faculty have classes that they need to go to. We're going to be doing a walkabout of the building to visit each of the donor plaques. So I would invite any of you that are able to join us for that walkabout. And then as soon as that's finished, the advisory board members will be meeting with the ACME accreditation team. So thank you again. And we'll continue down the hall. The first stop is going to be Dr. Wascom's office.